This one reminded me of my
I
early
would say, just get it out of my tray there.
What are stackers facing over the next 2 years? Did you know that SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles? Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. Whoa.
This time I'm taking them all. Even if I have to put them on my
Kookaburras, Tim.
17 times
17.
35.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, nice coin. They always have been a favorite of mine. I'll even give them the tube. I don't know what else they fit in, but these things.
That's it. The whole tube.
Taking the whole tube?
The whole tube.
Man, they don't mess around. Oh, yeah, you're looking like me now, Tim. What's going
Break
on?
a few of them. Oops, the bottom fell out that time.
those.
Okay, we better count them one more time.
So he doesn't like to leave with cash, does he?
No.
I'm not showing your face, but you're laughing.
When we came up yesterday and he wasn't here, we saw the sign.
Oh.
We said, we'll come back tomorrow.
How did you find Tim?
I watched you on YouTube,
Oh, you did.
and I just knew right away when I heard Tim speak.
Yep.
The guy's honest,
Right.
knowledgeable, shares his knowledge with you. It's amazing.
First impression.
Yeah.
First, the guy's great. And everyone else that's come in here, we've heard them say the same thing.
Same exact thing.
The guy's great. The guy's great. We feel like really safe with him, like he's really
Yeah.
treating us good. You know, he's honest and everything. And that's all we had to hear.
After we bought something in Massachusetts and paid sales tax, we ended up here the same week.
That's great.
And also the premiums. They were low. They weren't high like down.
Okay.
Even our own bank, what they were charging us was crazy, you know? I mean,
Wait a
my own
minute.
bank gets...
We don't have banks up here selling gold and silver.
No, they had it down there. Our banks, oh, we have. How many do you need? 20. Oh, we have them. Come on down.
Like a gold eagle.
Yeah, Gold Eagle. That's what we bought. And then they even offered the Maple Leafs as well.
This is interesting. Man, I'm going to have to go and Google when I get back. I want to find what banks, and actually anybody watching right now, leave a comment below if you have a bank that will sell you gold and silver bullion, because that's remarkable. It's nice that you're both on the same page when it comes to stacking. You agree?
We weren't original. And
Oh, really?
originally, I was afraid to actually take the money out of the retirement fund and make it into physical gold and silver.
Yes.
But then the longer I hear you talking, and others as well,
Yeah.
same thing. Have that physical gold in your hand is a lot better than a piece of paper.
Did you say you saw my safe video from yesterday?
Yeah.
What'd you think of
It was
that?
a nice video. I liked it.
It is very important that we protect our
Yeah,
metals, right?
I would like to visit him and get a little more knowledge on the safes, you know, tell him what I have.
Yeah, you should. You definitely should visit Bill, and you can check out this video too if you've missed that. But also, did you get a gold buffalo?
Yes.
You showed me that. Is that the last gold buffalo that you need to buy now? Because was that one mine, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was one of yours. You know, when you say you're coming in to pick up a buffalo, I make sure that I sell it before you get here.
You've got 20 now, right?
That's it.
No more.
20 of these.
No more. No more.
That's it.
Welcome back, Tim. Good to see you.
It's good seeing you.
You had a fun time in Brussels, I hear.
Yeah, we stayed in Brussels one night, and we went on the trip to see the Belgian Grand Prix.
Oh, that must have been a blast.
It was really amazing. The thing I was going to tell you about is it didn't matter if you wanted a beer or a slice of pizza or any other sandwich or whatever they had, or even T-shirts or anything from the vendors. They wouldn't take euros, and they wouldn't take cash. You had to get points, or they called them coins, on another card, in which case you had to go to this booth over here, and they had several of them, give them your credit card or debit card, and then you take that card, and we got 2 slices of pizza and 2 small can Heinekens. That's what they serve there, little tiny Heinekens. And the Heinekens weren't bad. They were only $7.77 for half a can. But the slice of pizza was $11.29 each slice, and no different from any other slice of pizza.
Wow.
$11.29. So we spent $11.29 plus $7.77 for each for a slice of pizza. And,
But not cash.
no, wouldn't take cash, wouldn't take card. You had to go to this little booth and change your card into another card. It's everything there was very expensive because of that.
Well, from an international standpoint, I can see the reason for the exchange rate to make it simpler. But, Tim, I don't think that's the only reason that we're moving away from cash.
Well, we on all the plane rides, we flew first to Iceland, then from Iceland to Brussels. On the way back, we flew out of Dusseldorf to Iceland and back to the United States. If you didn't have a card that you could wave in the air, you weren't getting anything to eat or drink. Okay?
Wow.
So yeah, that's definitely a move away, but not just a move to credit cards, a move to a card that you can wave in the air.
Wow.
So if somebody
Touchless.
happens to have one of those readers in his pocket, you're waving.
You're
When
waving.
you go to put it back in your pocket,
You're waving money away.
you're waving at his.
Well, it's great to see you back, Tim. I missed you, and I know a lot of people here have been missing hearing from you. What do you have in stock? What did you come back to, I guess, is a better way to ask
No,
it.
I came back to meet UPS and get more stock.
Oh, that's
I'm not sure where they are. It's
so more silver, more gold?
both, yeah, a
That's
lot
great.
more.
And we have a couple that came up from Maine. Can I do you mind if I record this?
Very good.
You came up from where, or came down
Central
from?
Maine.
Central Maine. How'd you find Tim?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Watching you.
That's great. I appreciate that. This is your first time at
It's my
Tim's?
first time here, yes.
And you're here to buy some gold and silver?
Absolutely.
Well, you'd think that people would find something better to do with their time
I
than
know.
Wait.
watching YouTube.
I don't know. I think this is. All right, Tim, were you going to make him happy today? First time in to your coin shop.
No, probably not. We don't have anything. It's on that brown truck. So if he pulls up, even if he's just stopping at the light, run out there and lay down in front of the truck.
Oh, yeah,
So he
sure.
can't go anywhere.
I got you, buddy. Yeah. Now, they came down from Maine. You got to help them.
Well, whatever we can.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what are you after?
I'm after gold first.
Okay.
What kind of gold?
Well, I was thinking buffaloes or the British or the Canadian gold.
Okay. How many pieces were you looking for?
Well, I've got 10,000 for
Okay.
me, and I got 10,000 for her. But we can't go to that limit, right? Got to keep it below the $10,000 marker.
Yeah, you should keep it substantially below.
Substantially
the 10,000.
below, so a little less
Are
than
you
that.
purchasing as well as he is?
Yeah.
Well, that's perfectly legal.
Right. Want to avoid that whole form.
You know, this rule from the IRS has been in effect since around 1970, right? In 1970, I bought a car. It was Volkswagen. It cost me $3,278. So in 1970, that $10,000 could buy 3 cars. How far will it go today when you're buying a car?
I can't even buy a used one.
My Volkswagen was just 50.
So, Tim, she's just a little nervous about her first time precious metals purchase. So, how would you put a person like her at ease?
I see. You want to get the most expensive collectibles you can find. No, I mean, any of the mainstream metals are going to be reasonably priced. What we consider mainstream are the American Buffalo, the American Eagle, and Maple Leaf from Canada, and even 1-ounce bars in gold. And in silver, normally, like when the UPS truck shows up when we expect it to, we have 1-ounce, 5-ounce, 10-ounce silver bars, kilo-size bars, kilogram bars. They have become very popular. And then 1-ounce rounds and American Eagles, the Maple Leaf from Canada, and the Britannias from England.
Right.
They've all been really
all
popular.
of those. They're all nice.
So in other words, yes.
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 All of the above?
Oh, yeah, they're all very nice.
Fortunately, some of
That's
those
what I
are on a
started
truck
with.
someplace.
All right, so what do you have of that for them?
If you're going to stay under 10,000 in gold, that would be 4 coins.
Okay.
5 coins put you over the
Right.
10,000.
Right.
And I do have American Eagles and Maple Leafs. Probably 2 of each would keep you under 10,000.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty close in price now. They didn't used to be, but they are.
Really?
No, they've gotten
Good.
closer.
Have you ever held?
I have not. I have not.
Oh man, let's
Held a lot of things, but not gold.
let's
Usually
let's
weapons.
pull out the bling, Tim.
Instead you still get your gold, but
Yeah, 'cause unfortunately, the British are on the truck.
another 1 ounce.
Oh, the British.
That's
They're on the truck.
British are coming is basically
British
the.
are coming.
Okay. Yeah.
While we're putting that out, Tim, really quick question. Federal Reserve raised the federal funds rate a quarter basis point.
I did hear that.
And did you hear that Jerome Powell said the recession's off? We're not going to have one, according to the FOMC.
Yeah.
No recession.
He's a little off. He's been drinking from the same toilet Janet Yellen has. You can edit that if you want.
No way, man.
But oh, I forgot to tell you, they just built this new racetrack out here.
Bring the Grand Prix home with you. Wow.
It's-
You feel more energized to be selling silver gold, or what did it do to you this trip?
Well,
Tell me.
all I can say is there's another Grand Prix for another month.
What's the other one?
So at least I'm going to be here for another month.
Now, what is that, Tim?
I remember talking to this person, but I don't know what she sent me. She may have sent me something to trade for something else.
Oh,
That happens a lot.
Really?
It does.
People send you stuff, gold and silver, and
They'll send me
trade
gold
it?
and silver and say, yeah, I'm sending you this and I want to buy gold with it.
That must be a little
this one
tricky, right?
is- It can be because the timing is very important. Sometimes if if we give a quote and the price goes up in the meantime, I just eat that. I'm not gonna.
All right, so we're looking at right now a buffalo,
Oh, that's a good.
a
customer,
maple,
too.
and an eagle. What do you think of those three? What's your opinion?
I think they're beautiful.
Yeah?
I've never held any before, and they are very pretty. I have collected British silver as well as the Britannias as well as the maple leaves.
Yep.
And I think they're gorgeous too, but gold's different.
Now, what do you think? It's your first time holding the gold as well.
I really prefer the looks of, what is this one called?
You like the buffalo?
The buffalo. That's probably the one I like the most.
That's become the most popular.
Has it? Yeah. What else do you have that's cool?
Well, if I give you all my buffaloes, then I don't have any for Yankee, so that's my last buffalo in there. I do have more eagles, and I have a few more maple leafs, even though we're waiting for some of those to come in.
Oh, hold on. That you only have one more buffalo.
I do, and I have a tube of 20 coming in.
You like the buffalo, huh?
I do, but
You know what? Give her the buffalo.
Could be a tough ride home if you don't let her have her buffalo.
You're gonna have to be fighting over the buffaloes.
We don't want a buffalo fight. Tim, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
What are stackers facing over the next 2 years?
It could be a lot. Honestly, I can't figure out the numbers where they are. And yesterday the pattern on gold was steadily down, and at the close jumped way up. Okay, and then overnight it was the reverse of that pattern. It's going up slowly like that, and then the market opened and it dropped down. Someone has to explain that pattern to me. I don't understand it at all. There's
Do you think-
nothing. Well,
Do you think the indictments had anything to do with that?
no, if I were thinking clearly, I would say that both gold and silver should be going up every time they hit Trump with another indictment. But at the same time, every time they hit him with another indictment, because that's bad for America. Every time they hit him with another indictment, he picks up more support. And that may have something to do with keeping the metals down, because Trump means stability, and his opponents, no matter where they're from in the Democratic Party, means more chaos. And they like to say it's just the opposite, but that's not true. We've been, ever since Biden was elected, we've been going to the food market and seeing how things are working out there. We drive cars, and even electric cars. You can pull up some of the charging stations. First thing you do is put your card in the slot. Okay, so everything is a lie out of this government. Everything is a lie. Oh, you can drive coast to coast and you'll never have to pay for gasoline again. Companies are still doing very well. And that's because it's almost like the Canadian mint versus the U.S. mint. Back in April, when neither could supply enough product to meet demand, the Canadian mint took a production slowdown and added capacity. The U.S. mint just raised prices. That's kind of what we're seeing here in this country. Companies that are concerned about their earnings are making a lot of adjustments. They may be letting staff go. They may be making certain manufacturing processes more efficient. Whatever they're doing, they're operating like a company should operate. And that is, making whatever adjustments you have to make to keep your earnings up, to keep their shareholders happy, and get the product out the door. That sort of compensation the government can't do. All the government can do is spend money and then tax people.
And print it.
And print it, yeah. But none of that is efficient. It's like, well, we have nothing else we can do, so let's just raise taxes. There's no originality, no forethought as to how much they're damaging small business or individuals. They don't care about that. And when you raise interest rates, it makes everybody poor. So how is that a good policy?
Productivity is down and has been down for several years.
Well,
we're in trouble.
That's why we have the border wide open, because it brings a lot of people in who can do those jobs that Americans won't do. That is total nonsense, because somebody's got to take care of all these people who are coming in, and that doesn't mean give them tents and needles like it does in California. It means having jobs for these people who come in and are looking for work. And there are no jobs.
So with my original question, these are all headwinds for the stacker.
There.
It's going to be hard. What they're doing right now, getting this gold and silver, is huge, but it is a difficult thing for a lot of people to do.
Yeah, and it's not going to get any easier.
So is this more expensive than this? No,
I think they're around the same.
Almost they
almost
are.
the same.
Every minute, that truck had better get here today.
I'm serious. The
I know.
line, I'll just show the feet. Look at the line is out the door.
And how many of these people are looking for gold? That's the problem.
Yes, that is the problem. Could you spare 20 for each of them? One tube each? Or
Oh,
is
sure.
that-
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, there you go.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Wow. Let's check it out.
These came right out of a master box. They were
Do
2002s.
you want two of those ones?
The premiums are coming down on Eagles.
Buy them for me, I guess I'll buy them. Just get one then.
How much for one of these really ugly looking Eagles here, Tim? This 2004? Really worn. Call circulated.
Which one are you talking about? Which one?
This one right here. This one reminded me of my
I
early
would say, just get it out of my tray there.
Go ahead. Why don't you grab the one that I'm pointing at?
I like this one. Who knows what's on that coin?
Who knows? Who indeed?
A famous politician like Joe Biden could have held that once.
You might have.
Wait a minute. They're the same? But she got the additional awful looking eagle.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, we can start with that.
Same price.
And I'll give you the other one.
Wow, thank you, Tim. That's very kind.
Whoa. You're treated awfully special. Wow.
Oops. So I have 3 daughters. I always give precedence to women here.
What's that?
I have 3 daughters.
Oh,
I
yes.
always give precedence to women.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean there.
They took my buffalo, but oh well, I'll get one next time, all right? Could you give them one last thing?
What?
A Yankee sticker.
Oh, I don't think I have any more. This is what I have.
Oh.
One. You beer drinker?
What's that?
You a beer drinker?
Oh,
We
yeah.
have a bottle.
Yeah, I
You
have
get,
a-
you get the
It would
coaster.
be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, that's awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.